Hello everybody, Timber Clutch here. And yet, here we are yet again with a new topic. I actually had a little bit of a chuckle with some friends not terribly long ago. I just got off the phone with them. And we were discussing uh, relationship fails. And I've had some, I've had a few. I'm not the only one. There's, I'm sure you could probably find a novel from each person of the just terrible fail experiences that they've had when it comes to uh, dating or what have you, just relationships in general. Um, they reminded me of a situation where I was dating this person, and uh, I don't know how to put it in words to where it's not uh, overly offensive or TMI. I'm not really a fan of TMI. So, me and this person were in the middle of doing things together. And right at the moment of just heightened fun, this person decided that that moment was the perfect moment to utter words in my ear, and they whispered, "Potatoes." Needless to say, done. Totally over. Over it. Complete. Done. Not feeling it. Get off me. Leave me alone. I mean, at the time, I was very annoyed and upset about it because I feel like this person was just, they just didn't take the relationship serious. And now that I think about it after all these years, it really is funny. I mean, legitimately, it is funny. And so that kind of got me thinking um, with all of these relationship moments. And it gave me the idea of, well, I should probably talk about this because there might be some information here that might help somebody else avoid not necessarily um, not being in a relationship with somebody that says potatoes in your ear, but just other things because there is some legitimate issues that I've had in the past where I mean it ended relationship immediately. It was over. And uh, one such situation involved a long distance relationship. Now, let me go ahead and say first and foremost, a long distance relationship is very hard to keep together. First of all, it's very hard to. You have to have a lot of trust, and there has to be a lot of understanding. And if you're not willing to do either of those, and vice versa, if the other person isn't willing to do it, your best bet is to just to go ahead and let it go. Just don't get upset. Just let it go. You'll be better off in the long run, trust me. But there was a situation where I was dating somebody, and it was a long distance relationship. And this person I decided to take to meet my parents. Now, my parents are very accepting of any and everything that I do. They're just those kind of parents. They don't bat an eye if I came in and said, if I came in and went, oh, I'm heterosexual, I only like women, they'd be like, oh, okay, we can totally support that. And if I came in and went, I am just fabulously gay, my parents would be like, oh, okay, oh, well, that's awesome. I mean, it's just the way they are. So I took this person to meet my parents because I thought that the relationship had hit a point where it was like, okay, I feel like I can trust you a little bit, so let's do this. Well, my stepfather is he does computer stuff. That's where I'll leave that right there. Is he does computer stuff. And this person I was dating was just getting into computer stuff, right? So we go up to meet my parents, and this person that I'm currently seeing decides that they're going to try to make a career connection. Well, I kind of picked up on it, and I'm like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. You know, the last thing my stepfather wants to talk about when he's doing something social is talking about work. That you just got to keep that. Let that one go. That's a no-no. You don't mix personal life and work with him. You just don't do that. And I had told this person that I was like, look, it's okay to chat about it, but realize that he likes to keep things separate, right? Well, that didn't happen. This person I'm with spent the whole dinner blah de blah de blah about work. We get done with my parents. We're heading back to their house. Excuse me. Had a hair. So we're heading back to their house, and this person I'm dating proceeds to tell me on the car ride that, oh, that's really good. That's a really good career connection. So I'm driving the car, and I'm just like, my entire being just sinks into my feet. And I'm like, oh. So basically, the only reason you're with me is because you think you have a shot at furthering or bettering your career. Where is the us part of this? You know, it was one of those moments where I will never forget that, because that was the moment where I knew the relationship wasn't real. And I went, okay, that's fine. And surprise, surprise, this person was living with some other people, and those other people basically told me they don't deserve you. And I said, well, what does that mean? And they said, well, you're very devoted, very, very honest. And I went, well, yeah, I try to be. And they went, this person really isn't. And I went, gotcha. I understand. And thank you. I appreciate that. So basically, the roommate was telling me that this person is not somebody you want to date. They go to bars, they pick up people, they bring them home. You really don't need to be with them. And I was like, okay, I understand. I'm upset. I'm hurt, but I'll get over it. And I did. But yeah, anytime you're in a relationship with somebody, long distance or not long distance, long term, short term, doesn't matter. If something like that happens where you have that moment of, oh God, they don't want me, they want what I can give them. They're just using me as a disposable rag, blow their nose into it, and then throw it in the trash. Because that's what you feel like, honestly. So, my advice when you have that moment, you have one of two options. You can either talk to that person and explain the way you feel and why you feel it, and you know how the comments or the actions that they have made you feel. And then two, you can just be like, okay, and then go find somebody else. Seriously, just go find somebody else and then just send them a breakup message over text, because that's probably the best that they deserve, and they probably don't even deserve that. Just saying. You know, and that's just one of many. There's other relationship fails that I have, but I'm gonna have to break those up into separate segments, because this particular relationship set is really relevant to this video. So the others, I'm going to have to do another video, another topic where that situation was relevant to that topic. So, and with that being said, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great time. I hope you had a great day, because you know, it's beautiful. And y'all stay frosty.